Yo, what's going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is the upcoming Flash Streetwear SB. I wanted to discuss this since it is dropping on March 21st or 24th, not the 21st. There's another sneaker that might be coming on then. I think the actual Jordan 4 Nike SB is dropping then, and the Flash Streetwear SB one is like on the 25th, so a couple days after. But what we're going to be discussing is the seller hold factor for the shoe, the overall hype around it, since it seems like a lot of people want this one, and explain that and show y'all a little bit more. So if you want more content like this, check my Instagrams, and also feel free to check out the group down below. Again, if you want more daily undermarket sneakers that you can get for undermarket and sell for profit, just for your personal collection, whatever it is, that's what we do and help our members do, is with those daily undermarket deals on pairs that are a little bit harder to get, so you can get them for, you know, a little profit, little deal. So feel free to join our waitlist down below. Again, we're gonna have free ACO for the Nike SB Jordan 4. We did for some Seafoams on Foot Locker this morning, hit some members pairs of those, which was pretty awesome to see. And then we also have one-on-one bot support if you're trying to learn how to bot. We also have group buys, so again, if you're like a botter, you can get a lot of those necessary tools discounted. But the free ACO, daily undermarket deals, giveaways, those are things you should not sleep on, since we're always going hard in those areas and trying to provide the best. So check us out, start getting daily undermarket sneakers and much more, and join that waitlist. But I hope y'all will enjoy it, and let's get started. So the first thing I want to discuss about the Flash Streetwear Nike SB Dunk Low. Again, you can see they're calling it the Gardenia Lows right here, so it has a couple different names. But the main thing about this is that there's a couple details on the sneaker I'd like to point out to you guys, but I think I've already explained these in some past videos, so most of y'all already know what the details on the shoe mean. For example, the swoosh is supposed to resemble fishing line, hence why, you know, it has that current design on it. Very simple sole, very simple kind of suede. You know, you got this kind of darker blue suede that goes around the sneaker. You got a fly here as well, and then I also believe on the other sneaker you have their logo. Yeah, their logo right there, and I think it might be embroidered on one of the other shoes. I could be wrong on that, but then you can see the insole also with the unique design. So pretty simple shoe. Of course, special box is dropping with it. I don't think the special box is dropping on sneakers yet. You also have the skate top with it, but no special box in sneakers. I believe that is, as I said in one of my last videos, limited to Shanghai only, which is where Flash Streetwear is based. So I believe it's only in that city is where the special box pair was. So only overseas if you're in Shanghai. But you can see it says available at, so it's going to be one of those short kind of 3 to 5 minute draws where you just kind of enter immediately, or like 2 minutes in. You really don't want to wait that long with these types of draws, since it isn't, again, one where you necessarily have 10 minutes to enter. But then also another simple detail in the shoe, again, is the heel. You guys can kind of see just kind of the light green theme that we got, and then also the white Nike logo that is embroidered onto it. But probably my favorite part of this shoe would have to be the swoosh on it, again, and how that is resembling fishing line, and how they just did it on the shoe. I think it's a very nice detail, and it kind of helps it stand out a little bit. It's not just like a basic SB Dunk Low. They actually added a little bit to it. So aside from that and those basic details right there, I know a lot of you all, aside from, you know, the design aspect, are actually interested in the holding factor on the shoe, since it is SB, and a lot of people think SBs are going to be doing very good this year, and I agree with that. And this is one of them that I think could be kind of the start to some great SBs this year, because we got these coming up again on the 25th. We also have the April skateboards SB. We have Born and Raised SBs. I mean, there's just a lot with Nike SB coming up. So kind of understanding that, again, let's get into the resale prices a little bit on these. Now, you notice they have dropped a little bit. Again, they used to be, a week ago when we were talking about these, they were at like 350, 400-ish, I would say. And now you can see they're at a range of around 270 to 280. And, you know, the smaller sizes, like 8 through 10. And then once you get above that size, that's when you get the 300 plus, $400. Just some of the sizes are going for more, because there really isn't many of them out there yet. But after the sneakers release, I think there'll be a fair amount of stock. Also, a lot of skate shops still have to drop these. That's one major factor as well. So I mean, prices are just going to be high right now, because a couple skate shops are just selling a couple of the pairs they have out to StockX right now. I know that's going on. I mean, that always happens. But as you guys can see, there you go. You actually have the fly embroidered onto both the heels of the sneaker. I thought one of them was the Flash Streetwear logo, but I'm incorrect on that. And again, still a very, very clean pair. Like, this is one of those ones I'm going to be looking out for. I almost thought I saw like a trademark on here. It says just Nike SB Dunk Low Pro, but I thought it was like from one of those Instagram pages. I was like, why is StockX using Instagram photos on their official page? That would not be a good look. But again, very, very clean pair. Going to be looking forward to this one. But as you can see with the current prices, do not buy this one yet. This is one of those sneakers you buy like a week after the sneakers drop, or maybe like a day or two before. Just when, it really depends, because I don't think it's that hyped where it's just going to shoot up after release day. But I do think it's going to be one of those ones that will slowly rise over time, because it is unique, especially the special box pair. There's only been one sale of those on StockX. Let me show you all that. One sale, and it was at $568. And here's the box. Again, pretty unique stuff going on. You can see the fly Flash Streetwear logo, and then it just has the same shoes and all that. But the box is really what makes it because it's cool. This is a nice detail. This actually looks like something, again, you could decorate your room with. I stated this in one of my past videos. It's like a piece. It's kind of cool. It's not like a typical shoe box. So aside from that, I think the estimated time you would probably have to hold onto a sneaker like this would be 8 to 10 months, because I think, again, it would mainly be one you would want to target in bigger sizes. Personally, when I'm holding this one, I'll be targeting sizes 10.5 plus only, and I'm going to be waiting until those big sizes hopefully go down to a range of 180 to 200. If they never go that low, then I'll be looking for, around 200, 230, because a lot of big size SBs, if you just wait a little bit, like a year, they go for like $300 to $350 usually, because they're just not as common to come across. It's a lot harder to get your hands on a SB in a bigger size. It's just the reality of it. So that's why I would definitely hold on to bigger sizes of these, because it's not a SB that I feel like is going to be having a lot of stock. I feel like the price will drop a good bit, since, again, the smaller sizes already drop into like 250-ish, and I know those are going to go lower, but the hype is a little bit higher than a normal SB. I will say that. But no icy sole, that kind of I wish there was something like that, but you don't have to pray for an icy sole in every SB. Just know that icy sole SBs like this, White Sads, are straight money. This was a straight money hold, and I can see Flash Streetwears being the same. It's just it would take a lot of time. That's one of the main things. And big sizes only, like 10.5 plus, 10-month hold type thing. And you really would have to make sure you buy them at the right point. Like, wait until prices drop. Like, you can wait a couple weeks after the release. Like, that's perfectly normal. You can do that. So that's all I really feel like I need to mention about these, because I've said a lot. I mean, again, the estimated amount of time I'd hold. The sizes I'd hold, again, only big, like 10.5 to 12, maybe a 13 as well, but 13s are sometimes hard to find a buyer for occasionally. But yeah, as you guys can see, before the drop, look, prices have just been dropping. So I'm just going to let these prices keep dropping, and then eventually I'll find a point to buy into. But now is not that point. It's never really the point buying a drop before releases is never really a good idea. Sometimes with these dunk lows it is, because they'll go for a lot lower and then all of a sudden spike up, but it just they end up dropping back down to the prices they were at before. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a short hype thing. Like, people buy it because they want it. Like, after the release, they think it's their last chance. People will do that with this shoe, I think, a little bit, but I think the stock will be a little bit more fair. That's what I'm praying for. And I'm also praying that local skate shops, kind of get loaded up with pairs of these, so a lot more out there. That's something I would like to see, because it's a very nice pair. And personally, I want this one for the collection, something to hold on to, all types of stuff like that. So again, that's everything I feel like that needs to be mentioned about the Flash Streetwear SB Don't Glow, coming on the 25th, $120 retail. Do not miss out on it. The resale's up there. So, and the laces are also unique as well. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Unique laces on the shoe. So I appreciate that. Nike's actually done a lot of small details on the shoe that make it good. That's why I think it's also another great hold opportunity. It's a lot of small details that make it different than a normal SB. So aside from that, Nike just always switches it up with SB. That's the nice part about it. So feel free to check us out down below. Again, we're going to have free SEO for the upcoming Nike SB Jordan 4s, daily undermarket sneakers, some pairs you'll want for your collection. Again, always deals, some at retail price and some, just undermarkets, but always profitable. That's one of the main things I always stress in daily deals. One-on-one bot support if you're trying to learn how to bot sneakers, Nike, all the different locations you can. And yeah, everything that we offer down below. Don't forget free food codes. We have guides, early info. We have autofill tool on the way. So don't miss out on that, guys. And hopefully I will see you on the wait list. Leave your questions down below and start cooking more pairs with us. That's why I want to see you down there. But leave your questions in the comments as well. I'll help you guys there as much as I can. So I'm Tristan. Thank you, guys. See you in Hype Labs or the next video. Peace.